or flameless.
This isn't about love.
Where's my pie?
This is about affording this no futuristic house. Let's turn us. I'm digital. Is that how it feels to call us on our show?
This is Bill. Larry here.
I got so high I threw up on a dog.
How about lunch?
How about 2 minutes?
How about lunch?
Woman, I'm hungry. It's the future.
I want Metallica playing in every room in the house. It's the future. Get the camera off me.
You may remember Toby Churchill.
His
first appearance on this program. Which he called a light.
Sorry. I'm joking. It's a joke. We were always curious about what the future would hold, who would be in it, how our lives would be made easier. Definitely not going to destroy ourselves through nuclear war. Everything's going to be great. What would that look like from 1950 or 50s? And so forth. And we both already are very resentful of all of these goddamn videos that promise so much and we got so little.
Yeah, I was watching this video by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he's like, everybody always thought that, hey, Ghettoville, USA!
You're here in our town. Nuclear, all right? Jesus.
I can't even say nuclear the wrong way.
Nuclear.
No, these aren't my videos. I didn't have to take notes. But
I did go over these.
Good for you and whoever else watched them with you.
Just me, baby.
Right. So Chris already has all of his
I skimmed them.
Responses prepared on note cards on the computer. You can't see right here. He has a bunch of note cards.
It's a lie.
And I will be spontaneously reacting just like the rest of the audience. See, I'm representational. Somebody commented Kyle for president, and that's not such a bad idea.
Ew. Nowadays, no.
Except for me. I wouldn't want to do that job.
Let's get into it. Westinghouse Electric House promo. Let's see how many people look like me in this video. That's what I want to know.
I bet Chris $1 that if there was somebody of color, I would give him $1, and I don't think I'm going to be out $1 today.
Hello.
Not so far.
Oh my God.
In all my years with Westinghouse, I've covered some pretty interesting stories. But here is truly the most wonderful and exciting...
Shut up, you bitch! She sounds so conceited, I want to punch her in the face.
Home. A home where electricity does everything. Heats, cools, illuminates, launders, preserves and prepares foods,
and keeps people out that look like me.
It even lights a path to the front door with radiescent strip lighting.
Plenty of cancer in those, I believe.
I'm sure they're filled with mercury and uranium.
Say a cheery welcome.
The OG Karen.
Arrive at the door.
Was that a Ring camera?
Is that Toaster talking?
It's a Ring camera.
Guests have arrived.
You're watching them on your picture phone.
When you step inside the total electric home, you step into an entirely new concept in living. Organized around electric centers.
Small ass
such
TV.
as entertainment center.
Baklaya.
What is that?
Baklaya.
Baklaya?
Yeah, it's like Southern Eastern Europe kind of instrument, like a kind of triangle guitar.
Why do they have that? Why does this family have that?
Oh, you know how the Museum of England just goes to other countries and steals shit and then is like, hey, check it out. I have this thing from this other country.
This is mine.
That's
now.
You're right.
Yeah, the tears of the fallen make this even sweeter.
Right.
Heating and cooling.
Yeah, they have an orange sofa.
Hey, that's pretty hip.
On purpose.
Most livable temperatures all year round.
What is that?
And
oh my God.
And healthy.
I'm not a huge, decor guy, clearly, but
what's that supposed to mean? I have the orange sofa.
Well, clearly, that is quite a dining area.
Remember, when your wife stays home all day and just has time to do this, you have to, but she'll make the table like this.
2. Sterile lamps kill airborne bacteria.
What?
Electrostatic filters remove pollen and dust. The pride and joy of the man of the house is
Whoa.
the Weather Control Center.
Yeah, look.
Puts you in charge of the electric heating and air conditioning and the electronic air filtering of the entire house.
It is the pride of the man.
I'm so white,
The
I had a
temperature
white
of
guy
each home in the
install
total
it.
electric home can be set individually. And for the amateur web
Jacob Moff donated $2.
Just for the hell of it.
Just to cover.
He's like, did I do that super chat already?
I'm pretty sure I did. It's fine. Whoa!
Let me do another one just in case.
and
He really
the
likes
control center
old
reports
air conditioning
outside
units.
wind velocity and direction. Outside
All right, let's.
with individual handles,
Whoa.
clothes are sorted by type.
That's just a cabinet.
To save you steps.
It's a
are the
future
real
cabinet.
I have that from
of this
Amazon. It
very
has
last
3
word
different
in home laundry.
hampers.
All
Not a
you
big
do
deal.
is load the
Whoa.
clothes in this new Westinghouse 1000 laundromat.
Do you poop in that? What is this?
The remarkable
I'm stuck, stepbrother.
They have no idea what's coming.
program for every fabric at the touch of a
You see
button.
this, how small that hole is? How am I supposed to get my stepsister in that?
All right, look.
Over here is
Ah.
the combination open fireplace and electric barbecue.
No children will burn themselves to death on that.
Barbecue and yeah,
And demonstrate his cooking skill.
barbecue inside the house.
Just wants to enjoy a cozy fire. All he has to do is throw on the logs and push a button.
And a Mexican pushes that
I
down.
was just gonna say, hey, that's where the Mexican guy is.
That was my
He's
grandfather's
pushing,
job.
He's pushing down the cone.
Food preparation.
Fed 9 kids with that.
You have a refrigerator that looks
It's
like
like the Flintstones where they have an animal do every
All
It's
minorities.
all just minorities.
So, guys, it's me.
below are handy, spacious.
That's
Just a Brazilian guy behind every panel.
Smoking a cigarette.
That's right.
There's the miraculous.
That was
That's a
their fridge.
tiny ass stove.
Cook these
People ate less
appetizers
back then,
in
don't
6
forget.
Seconds.
Oh, must be a microwave.
Why is she holding hands like
From
that?
Recipes kept in this microfilm file.
Whoa, look, a digital
Thousands of
book.
recipes are on file.
Yeah,
here,
iPad.
And simply by
Is she
pressing
wearing,
a
or is he
couple of
wearing
buttons,
slacks? I bet.
the recipe of your choice appears on the screen.
What?
They cooked it in 6 seconds. Be like a 3,000 watt microwave.
Like you have to, this is like Fallout where you have to constantly be doing the rad thing, like
Right.
get rid of the radiation. You're like, that was good.
Has so much fun
Look, they have another like folk guitar up there.
Oh, good.
and compact area.
have to see my grandfather's teeth on there somewhere.
Enjoy together. For the young in heart, a button selects the latest hit record and plays it automatically.
Obey
Your television
the
screen
country.
is easily aimed toward any
Dude, that
part
kid is
of the
strapped up.
room. And for a pleasant background of stereo classics, just press for your selections and put them on the Westinghouse stereo
Why didn't you do
fidelity
that?
set with special speakers
'cause it
that
picks up the
surround you
records.
with music.
He looks like he knows what
Almost
he's.
every form of
everything.
home entertainment is centered.
I have a reel-to-reel player in this
AM/FM
room.
radio, tape recorder,
What if they just had like a machete on the wall?
game lines and drawers.
Everything's
That'd
great.
be awesome.
That chair looks awesome, by the way. That kid that
There's
he's sitting in
even
that chair.
equipment for showing your own home movies.
Uh-oh.
Home
Dramas
movies.
and
Back to the what?
Written,
Back to the
starred in,
swingers.
Directed and produced by you.
Yeah.
A sliding wall
What?
of the entertainment center conceals a built-in projector that glides out into the room.
Don't worry. It's only half the cancer you've already been exposed to. They just had their reel right there?
Yeah.
Then, at the push of a button, the
Watch us vacation, you whores.
a large movie screen comes down, and it's time for the
We have all this.
Oh, good. They're not showing us anything.
Good.
Now, let's take a look at the
They'd have to actually have a screen that
center of the
worked.
Total electric home.
Right. So this is all just stuff that you could do because your house has all this electric shit in it.
Wall of light.
What is this?
It isn't on the
What
market
room is
yet,
this?
but when it does go on sale,
lounging
it will not only
laundry?
illuminate whatever room it's placed in, but also cool the room in summer and heat it in winter. To help maintain that healthy
Turkish
tingle,
bath?
there's an electric
She just has a
massage
giant
table
master bath.
and outside an electric exerciser.
An electric
The health and
exerciser.
beauty
That's right.
center even extends outdoors.
Gee, look at
into the fresh air
It's a,
and sunshine.
it's a beautifier.
A sliding wall
Turbine on the back of that thing.
quarters converts one large area into 2 separate bedrooms at night. During the day,
Yeah, the kids won't
walls
break
lie
that
back
instantly.
as
They will break it
Child's
instantly.
Education Center.
Edu-
There's an electrically operated planetarium to encourage
I would have
the study
loved
of
that.
the stars.
I would have loved the planetarium as a kid.
The needs of the growing children in this house.
I'm
are
sick of this. I want Nintendo.
as
That's right. So you get an idea for what the 1950s Westinghouse thought that they could produce and deliver.
There
and
was
sell.
nothing to do back then.
No.
There was nothing to do.
Yeah. Let's move on in time to the late 1950s. Actually, 1960. Is this the same video?
I'm betting
It's the same. God.
I previewed all these Kyles. I was good at my job. I like shopping.
Only women will like this.
More than a generation away. And yet dreams travel faster
That's
than
sick as hell.
I didn't even know what that was.
Distant planners.
It's the Homer mobile.
That's the front of the car, baby.
First century.
Are those jets? What?
Yes.
Perhaps in
There were turbine cars in the 60s.
Women be shopping.
hexagon modules that grow with the family.
The home of 26 years ago.
All
Oh my God, you're
information
right.
about
Yeah.
the family, its records, its tastes and reference material is stored in the central home computer, which is secretary, librarian, banker, teacher, medical technician,
Yeah.
bridge partner, and all-around servant.
Don't use it for those. It'll kill you. It'll kill you very quickly.
Bridge partner's okay. Look how bored this kid is in the home of the future.
Student. His assignments are programmed into the home computer and fed into teaching machines, which allow him to progress as
Would shock the
rapidly as his
shit out of him every time he gets the wrong answer.
You can beat him digitally.
I would be shoe shopping on this.
is already taking advantage of his electronic world.
Doesn't even move the pieces.
Hey, Mom.
What do we lose a war?
Yeah, me too. How about lunch?
How about 2
How about that, Jimmy?
Woman, I'm hungry. It's the future.
Hey, I want Metallica playing in every room in the house. It's the future. Get the camera off me.
The computer will keep
Whoa.
an inventory on all foodstuffs and suggest daily menus based on the nutritional needs of the family. When the meal has been selected, the
Yeah,
various
like
portions are fed automatically
paste.
into the microwave oven for a few seconds of deep.
How are those floating down?
Funny. Awesomely. That's how they're floating down.
Wow.
5?
A 1954 microwave
So
cost
they're
$24,000.
They're showing all this stuff knowing that the vast majority of people cannot afford this.
Split-second lunches,
Yeah.
color-keyed disposable dishes, all part of the
Disposable
instant society of
dishes?
tomorrow. Fingertip shopping will be one of the many homemakers' conveniences. This video console will be channeled into the store.
I buy all these shoes online.
There, a camera will scan a display of wares, which she will select by push button.
Push button. It's only 58% in 2012?
That seems low.
Wife selects
That means
her
40% of women are still
will be
staying
paid
home.
for
I
by
think
the
that's
husband at his
that
counterpart.
seems high.
All bills and transactions will
I don't
be
think I
carried
know
out
any.
electronically.
Yeah, that's how I stare at my bills.
A central bank computer will debit the family's account the amount of purchases and credit the department
The
store.
debit it? The
On
bought
the
it?
family's home computer at the same time.
What did she buy today?
Father, at the touch of a button,
I'll just print more money.
Instantaneous printed copy of his budget, the amount of taxes he owes, the
You don't have
payments
to
left on the car.
Print it. You could watch it on one of those 4 screens.
Also at his disposal is an electronic correspondence machine, or home post office, which allows for instant written communication between individuals anywhere in the world.
Why do we need to know that 98 trillion? They're mostly spam. They're all porn.
I know.
1969. You know it's good because it looks like this. Oh my God. Okay, there's someone running it.
Don't worry, he has an 8th grade education.
All right, let's get to it. What is this?
He's having a picnic in the middle of the job site?
Is that new?
Electric power, built right into the home. Basic requirement for modern living.
What is this, for South America?
Branching off.
We don't have any South American fans. It's okay. We can talk about them.
Yeah.
Comes
We're punching up.
at the electrical nerve center
Each house will have at least 4 outlets that are ungrounded.
and runs throughout the structure, adequately wired for today and tomorrow.
Yeah, every home from the 60s, you try to run the hairdryer and the microwave at the same time and the whole house shuts down. So, I don't want to hear about how it's wired for tomorrow. It ain't.
I'm not a technical guy or handy with anything, but look how they made that hole.
Yeah, they used the drill, and when they punched through, it made a big splinter, and the guy that makes the house was like, well, I'm not going to put in a new board.
No, of course not.
Let's just film this broken one.
Yeah. Did they do 2 holes on that one? Look at...
Hey, I missed, all right? What are you, Michelangelo of boards or something?
There's no law that says I can't be drunk while doing this at the time.
Kitchen, built around modern appliances.
Casanova, you'll live in great neighborhood with no Italians, guaranteed. Not a guarantee.
Are installed in your home.
Not a guarantee.
Comes right to your fingertips.
Wow.
And
Wow,
it's
switches for
living.
blessed. Oh, light bulb. I'm really impressed. What was this for? They already had light bulbs.
And when the home is
Look,
properly
insulation. Let's just touch it.
it brings you the most modern benefit.
Yeah, all those guys died of mesothelioma.
That's like me, like yesterday when I was pouring out the
Oh my God.
stuff, and it was like touching my hand, and I was like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do."
But it didn't just touch your hand, it poisoned you.
Pour it on me, yeah.
Even the air conditioner can be built right into the home for attractive permanence.
Shove it in there.
Permanence?
Well, they're building a home.
That was in Detroit. They tore all those houses down.
Everything is right before his eyes.
A book.
When the race war happens.
For living outside, you can protect yourself.
What did I say?
Uh-oh.
Pretty hard to pick him off with a flashlight. But with these,
Swipe arrow, no
you
swiping.
can reduce this menace.
Oh my God! It phased him out of existence.
Right now, it's only a dream.
Westinghouse is a murderer. My house murdered your father.
This.
El Bandito. That was my uncle out there. He was lost.
You'll get a quick.
He had a family.
But in the medallion hall,
Is this
you
supposed to be
have
dark?
Full house.
What are they smoking? You guys
Oh,
think
it's
you're
because
high.
the film degraded so much that the black it's turned to red.
But then why is there blacks clearly rendered correctly?
Of course, there are many
What is that?
ways to heat a home. A flame is noted for its warmth,
No shit.
or by sprinkling a little something on it now and again.
They're burning coal in their
Or by
homes.
using the convenient returnable bottle.
People would just do anything. God
The future's
damn.
now, man.
Wow.
But heating no longer.
Like, I don't know how the heater in this house works, but I've never put extra coal in it, so I imagine that it's electric.
As easy as lighting the home.
I want to see more banditos.
Really waste on that broad.
Oh,
A
oh!
medallion home kitchen.
Look at all those spices.
You can plug in coffee?
No grounded plugs.
He may need a lot of your time. But fortunately, this
That's the
total
kitchen.
electric kitchen helps you make time for it.
Just buy him a book.
That kid would break everything. My son would destroy
He's just
everything.
staring at the light bulb?
And all the other important
Oh, look, your chicken
jobs
roast. Look at all that milk
of modern housewife.
and honey.
That was like 7 bottles of milk.
What's in the bowl?
She's banging the milkman. There's no way she needs that much milk. Give me a break.
Can handle
Honey, why do we have 52 bottles of milk?
Drink up. You don't know how to do for this.
None of your business. You don't love me.
range for flameless.
This isn't about love.
Where's my pie?
This is about affording this futuristic house. Let's tear this. I'm digital.
Trash compactor?
Dishwasher for dishes.
Oh, pull out dishwasher.
You could
Get rid of
You
your
can put the
children.
door on the front, right?
Whoa, Jacob went from just a regular whatever to a Sofa King.
That is so fucking cool. So fucking cool.
and an electric combination washer dryer.
Electric combination? That's what he said. Combination.
You said combination. We're moving on. That's the least of the.
Everywhere you work in the kitchen,
There's a plug
you
inside
have light
the
and
cabinet.
power right in hand.
Use the one right next to it. Why do you need that?
Can be done smoothly, quickly, and efficiently.
Quickly.
It's been a long
I'm making
time.
this from scratch. What about the goddamn
More
microwave?
time with a family.
That cost a lot of money back then.
Even on the patio, an electric rotisserie can add the
A rotisserie?
same kitchen convenience to an
You know, I don't even want a wife that does this all day. My wife,
kitchen. It's a whole wonderful.
my wife is highly educated and she's a professional, and like her just hanging around the house and doing this shit all day, it wouldn't even be the same person.
It's a very, very, very different time looking back. Like, people do have, and I'm one of them sometimes, where you have rose-colored glasses about like the past or the concept of the past. And it's like, well, wouldn't you want your wife to stay home and do it? And the reality of it is it's a lot of busy work. And for someone that's of today's age,
And, smart.
wouldn't that be, I mean, some people do enjoy being stay-at-home whatevers.
Yeah, everyone
Good.
that's stoned right now enjoys being home.
All of you guys.
Right.
But I don't think I'd want my wife to just be completely like, start the roast at 5 a.m.
That woman doesn't look like she has a hobby. They didn't say, oh, here's the hobby room where she builds replicas of Battlestar Galactica out of popsicle sticks. Like, they're not, she's just like someone who does stuff around the house.
Challenge of change.
Whoa, Stoney.
Back to the futuristic
Sofa.
house. Future house. All right, come on. What is
God, how...
this?
All these guys are on laudanum.
What is
Laudanum's like liquid morphine or something.
What is this?
That you may recognize. Hey, Larry, they want to know where the merchandise is.
Look, I'm sorry. We're trying to get the stuff out as fast as we can, but we're...
By the way, I would like my dollar in a single bill that's crisp and clean, because there were no Hispanic people in that last video.
I meant in the package of videos.
Yeah, we're going to keep watching. I'd like my dollar. To
Okay, I'm going to give you the dollar right now. And then if none of them show up, then you have to give it back.
It's just crisp.
You said you wanted a crisp dollar.
I did. Keeping it right here.
Not the one that I have, wrapped in human skin.
No.
Well, I know.
It's 1961. There's not going to be one in this video. Come on, 80s. There'll definitely be one in the 80s one. That one doesn't count.
At least
It has to be like the 60s
a
stuff.
futuristic gardener.
This is the call for fingertip access to information, ideas, decisions.
Maybe they'll call a bus driver and he can be
No,
not white.
this is not.
But
Suddenly, I'm loving Westinghouse version of the future.
Put you on hold for just a second and find out.
Okay.
Is that how it feels to call us on our show?
This is Bill. Larry here.
I got so high I threw up on a dog. All right, bye.
I was so high I was the dog.
It was me.
Miller has a big order for us.
All right, we gotta go.
Language.
This is just how they're going to take inventory with a computer.
D'Angelo, please.
Where's the sexual harassment? That's what I want to know.
What the devil's that?
That's me.
Oh my God!
The size of that pager.
The Hawkins property must have come through. You mean they dialed it? Yeah, I've got my own personal number. Excuse me, I'll call in. Hey, let me see that. Sure.
Yeah, the message radiates through my bones.
How about that? What'll they
My colon is the size of a basketball. He just stole it.
Whoa, they got down different back
See
then.
how white people are? He's like, this is mine.
Problems and needs.
I made this. Actually, the BBC did like a bunch of these, and they did pretty cool stuff. Well, they did stuff.
We've really enjoyed them. As we prepare for a new decade in 4 days' time, you can't have failed to notice the predictions flying around about life in the 80s. But the prophets should prophesy with care. We've made a few mistakes in our time, like this one in the early 70s. A report on plans for the Channel Tunnel by William Woolard.
Which exists.
It does?
Yeah. You can get in a train in Bedfordshire
But here's something we did get right.
place and
It's a
then
story
go
we're
to
happy tell once again.
Switzerland or
Merry
whatever.
Christmas, Toby.
Wow, they go through stories they told previously and say what they got right and wrong.
You may remember Toby Churchill. His
Era.
first appearance on this program. which he called a light.
Sorry. I'm joking. It's a joke.
Engineering student lost his power of speech after picking up a mystery illness in France. But thanks to this machine,
man,
Mystery illness in France?
I poisoned myself with something yesterday. You don't have me crying about
Maybe it's nut cancer from that machine.
Those public news displays.
Get that typewriter off his lap and maybe he can walk.
Toby, who's a director of the successful company that markets this machine,
All right.
has refined it.
I'm glad for that. Everything's
Touch-sensitive
good.
keys, and even
I was hoping
an
for
adjustable
more.
display unit, so you can point it.
This is all about
to whoever's talking to
transportation.
you.
Then, mysteriously, the lights went out.
All right, we don't
Just
need to
on
see this.
Prestel.
Let's
Our phone
because they did too.
We pulled the plug on Hitler. Probably.
All right, 1987, people.
Okay, I'm gonna get my dollar back now if we're still going. But you earned that dollar.
No, we're sweet. No, let's do it.
A vital part of tomorrow's world.
That's BBC. There won't be.
Tomorrow's girl. What will future science and technology do for her? Or perhaps more to the point, what will she do with
Kick House, I gotta say. Kick House comment about the guy typing. I hate my life.
Please kill me. I'm like that Metallica song where the guy strapped in his own body.
Cook me in your barbecue that's in the center of your living room.
Landmines. I'm taking my sight. Taking my speed.
Oh, God.
Taking my arms and taking my legs.
a nylon wig?
Hey, that looks familiar. Kyle wore one like that.
And your head's as good as new.
I was gonna wear.
One other thing, the earrings. On tomorrow's girl, they wouldn't just...
Oh, didn't that guy in RoboCop 3 have?
I
like
was
a
going to
see-through
mention that.
plastic?
Yeah, I was going to mention that,
program
dude.
for one ear, third for the other, every taste catered for.
Every taste catered for.
Today. And I think
What a
the
pretentious-
most striking thing about
What is she wearing?
is the way that everything is so firmly
wearing
adopted in
plastic.
the 60s, except for Raymond Baxter's suit.
She's like, how silly. Let's all wear
What about all
garbage
those
bags like
advances in
this.
science and
It may look like today's, but it's not what it seems. The suit is chemically treated to make it thermosensitive. It absorbs heat when you're hot, thus cooling you down, and releases it again when you're cold, so you maintain a constant temperature.
And this briefcase is my bathroom.
Pockets, 2 smart cards, holograms of my family, and we finally solved the problem of lost keys.
He held those up like
Any in the
holograms of my family.
Fingertip opens all the different doors in my life when I press them against pattern recognition pads. I also carry my doctor round with me, a tiny biosensor under my tongue, analyzes
people do use
chemical
the
changes in my
watches.
saliva
Yeah.
and radios any changes that I ought to know about.
And charges me $1,000.
So I can
Don't worry, I'm
most
completely
illnesses
blonde.
become a problem. And I carry my office round with me as well. Now this isn't.
Do you
just
shove your head in it?
a
What is he doing with that?
TV.
Bro, is that it?
So if you look, it might have Maggie underneath. Wave, Maggie. It's also satellite connected, so I can receive information, any information I want, from any computer I have access to around the world.
Yeah,
And
sure.
I carry a printer.
Dude, it is a vision
in my
set.
briefcase, so that when I get a message, it all prints out like that.
Yeah.
But oh, what else have I got in here? How about
I
this
see
for
nothing.
a bit of future entertainment?
The goggles, they do nothing.
3D TV, and I can shut out the world.
You can what?
Moments that
You
I'm
can shit it out.
still stuck on.
It sounded like he said, I can
Transport
shit the world.
Well, we take full responsibility.
In
for our predictions.
1996
So
at Fry's Electronics, we had goggles that looked like 100-foot screens.
Just what happened to tomorrow's
It
person.
looked impressive. I never really tried them on.
I'm sure that the resolution was good enough not to get a headache in 7 minutes.
Tomorrow's world, we're off. Alien robots.
Right.
what a
going to be the biggest changes in our homes by 2020?
In our homes?
The house of the future, protect the environment. And what new technology do researchers think we'll be living with?
Commit to the joke, Chris.
Plugs become pads, picking up power from anywhere on the wall. And even windows will take an active part in the home, according to another researcher, David Button.
Wait.
This is today's glass technology.
A light passes through glass.
Which can act as a light source in itself, becoming a prototype display screen.
Looks great. I would be very happy to spend $10,000 on that.
Is embodied in very thin coatings, which will be developed to be transparent. And when combined with ordinary
they have
glass,
transparent TVs. They
means
suck.
that your glass tabletop could become a VDU screen.
VDU.
Your window could become something very remarkable.
This is newsworthy. We're gonna...
Or a computer screen. Well, that may be a little futuristic or too expensive for
Top Gun?
That is Top Gun.
Aha, I got it.
And if these two things become
Oh, wow. I think someone from the future is actually making their way through to give their opinion on this.
Help cut down our use of fossil fuels.
Here the key is for the
oh my God,
use more energy more intelligently. The heating system could learn your daily routine and only heat using
It's an electric bike with a lot of torque and goes so fast it ripped his hair off.
Violent as
The
hell.
people who are already planning.
All right, so this is...
I have to see her legs?
No.
Why isn't she behind a desk? So what did we learn from this video? We learned that God didn't invent minorities until the year 2000.
I guess so.
Because there are none on any of these videos.
No, I phased into existence right when I graduated high school.
That's right.
Weird.
Chris made $1.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh. Easy money, people. No representation of my kind in any of those videos.
Oh, God dang it. And the problem I have it with is that I'm supposed to be relating to these people as representing me, and I hate all of them.
I didn't see any Metallica shirts.
No. Any gas station California hats?
No. You bought that on a gas station, and it says California.
Right.
And he's a Californian.
Right. I have one that says Minnesota that I had my wife buy me and when she was doing a conference in Minnesota. Yeah, somebody told me, oh, yeah.
Erroneous donated $1.99. Give Kylie back his dollar bop.
Because you said bop. I'm giving back his dollar. See how frivolous we are with our money? You give us money and we're like, you take it. You take it. Seriously, I need this money.
Well, see, YouTube is going to take some of that $1.99 and then we're going to split it. So the $1.99 doesn't cover giving the dollar back.
That's true.
And then we have to pay taxes on it.
The taxes of what we just did right now,
right?
We'll never recover from.
I'll never recover it from.
So that was the future, according to. I think Westinghouse had the best.
I think so too.
idea.
AT&T was boring.
I'm not in any of it, but a future does look cool, even if I'm not allowed in it. That's what
we'll finally be rid of them in the future.
There's hope. So yeah, you watched it. I don't have an explanation for why.
I have a surprise for Moosler and whoever else commented about Hanson. I'll be right back.
It's not part of the video. Okay, so I'm keeping that dollar now. He's going to put me through something, so I'm going to keep the dollar. You're not sorry, Erroneous. I know you're not sorry.
How dare you talk to me like that? You are tearing me apart!
Kyle.
Well,
Hanson concert t-shirt.
That is aged.
Yeah, it is.
How old is that?
The color balance is not off. This is yellow.
I'm not sorry.
I'm the cute one. I'm the middle one. And I'm old.